record the I usually record the intro, but I forgot yesterday and I forgot today. So that's kind of vacation mode. I'm not actually in vacation. Everyone knows that I'm in Spain right now, but I'm not actually on vacation. I'm just far from home. So just let me find APOC or J. Let's find any of them. I can't see any of them. I don't know why. Just going to hold them for a minute, guys. I don't know if they have already white shirt looking dashing. Yeah, guys, today I'm wearing a shirt. It's not the black t-shirt that I always wear, guys. So today I'm more fancy today, you know? So that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, today I chose to dress differently. So let me just check. Where are they? Just one second. Let me just check. Let me just DM them. I don't know. Hey, J strategies and APOC. If anyone from the Butane is here, just please raise your hands if you can help me out. Maybe someone is here. Crypto BJ. Let me just check. I don't know where they are. Give me just 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, there's 81 participants right now at this moment. This is crazy, guys. Great, thank you. Sorry for keeping you waiting. It's just that I can't seem to find the Butane team. Oh, okay, perfect. Jay's there. Jay, please join AMA. Okay, there is Jay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have found Jay. Let me just wait for him to join. It's okay, guys. Always being like 5 or a few minutes late, it's okay. So don't worry about that, guys. Let me just wait for him to join. About then I will be here doing some things in my. Oh, he's raising it. Mang Agnes is part. Let me just say, Mang, you're unmuted. I don't know if you're part of the team, but you're unmuted. I'm waiting for Jay and APOC. He answered me on the group. I just need join, please. AMA live, bro. Congressman is saying you're looking good, man. Oh, thank you very much, man. That's a Gucci shirt. No, that's not. I wish it was a Gucci shirt. You know, a Gucci shirt is like 1,000 euros. This is a polo. It's, I don't know, maybe 10 times cheaper than a Gucci. Gucci is kind of expensive, guys. Maybe if we manage to grow this channel until, I don't know, maybe 10K members, maybe then I can wear Gucci. But right now, no, guys. I'm not using Gucci right now. So got everyone waiting since 4 p.m. Let's join Jay. We're waiting for Jay, guys. He's going to join in just a minute. He has been late, just a little bit late, so don't worry. He's going to join. And okay, we have 85 participants today, guys. That's actually a great attendance so far, and I'm actually really happy that everyone's here because, like I always say, this is the community that we have all created. So this is great. So we will soon get to 10K, says Desmond. Yeah, Desmond, I'm surely. Yeah, I think that we are going to make that, but always organic, guys. Remember that I don't like botted channels and stuff like that. That's just what I want. Okay, guys. I'm not going to like buy Telegram users or buy reactions or comments or things like that many other channels do. And I'm not going to call out any other channel, of course, but I'm just saying that we prefer to be organic, right? We're growing like very slowly. Like we started the channel with, I think that 800 members and we're like 1.5K. So we're actually kind of getting closer, you know, getting more and more traction. Let me just see Jay strategies. It's in the room. Not yet. Okay, fashionably late. This is, I think, the first time we're getting such a delay. Normally, I give, the intro, and that's the time when people can join. Let me just check. Bro, where is everyone waiting? I just DM'd him. Dun, dun, dun. Let me just check out Butane Tech, Butane, BBC. Bro, join. Jay has just forwarded the the AMA in the group, in Butane, but he hasn't joined. I think he's having a tough time with connectivity issues, so we're gonna wait just a little bit more, guys. Okay, don't go anywhere, please. We have 88 participants right now. We have such a great attendance, and remember that today we're going to be discussing about Butane Tech. That it's actually a pretty great project. If you can enter into the website, guys, you're going to check that they are actually a layer 1 blockchain. They have their testnet and their mainnet already live with also the WBBC, that it's the token, and they're actually trying to create an entire ecosystem. If you haven't checked the website, you should do it now, because they're actually doing like really great. And also they have, a lot of projects that are already into the Butane ecosystem. They have a launchpad, AI and meme, a decentralized exchange, a domain name service. They have a lot of things in their ecosystem. So it's actually kind of nice what they are doing. And of course, just one second. Okay, I'm talking to the CEO. As he's saying he's the one that says, I'm in a meeting. Okay, perfect. Oh, APOC is here. Okay, guys, the CEO of Butane Tech is here while we wait for Jay. That Jay is actually the speaker of this AMA. That I actually don't know where he is, but we have APOC here. Hey, APOC, how's it going, man?
Hey, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate your appreciate the community time. Definitely appreciate you guys waiting on us. I've been kind of waiting for Jay to hop in here because I'm the founder,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of doing a lot of back end with the blockchain. So I appreciate you guys taking the time and getting us in here.
Yeah, sure, man. Of course, we all know that always the dev is actually pretty stressed out with many things going at the same time, and also with Butane being such a big project. So we kind of understand you. So don't worry about that. It's great that Jay
Cool.
is that Jay can come here, and explain. And we all know Jay, that he's very energetic. He's very hypey. So yeah. So we are actually waiting for him to come, and fill us up with his energy.
Yeah,
So,
he just DM'd me and said he's about to hop in here, so that's perfect. So I definitely wanted to say, being a layer 1 blockchain, there's definitely a lot going on in our ecosystem. We already developed a full-blown ecosystem with the DEX, Bridge. We got the NFT marketplace. We got a bunch of things going on for partnerships. We've actually just released the partnership with NFT community. We're just kind of dabbing into everything we can to make sure, Butane is kind of known everywhere. So we're doing our part. Definitely, we launched about roughly, I want to say 50 days ago. The wrap token is doing really good. If you go over to our native chain, we're actually moving up a lot. We've got 6 validators. We started out with 1, so we got 6 already. So that's a big plus right there, because each validator has to stake $10,000 worth of BBC tokens. So we're definitely moving along. We're just kind of building out the ecosystem. Kind of pretty much, we're getting everything ready. We got this big hackathon coming on, so that's kind of where I'm busy at right now.
Yeah, sure.
All the projects for the hackathon, that thing's going to be huge. We plan on doing a lot of mass adoption with that hackathon. So that one's going to hopefully be released here in about a month or 2.
That's great, man. And actually, being, like you said, 50 days old and managed to do all the things that you have already done, that's really, surprising, because you're like growing at a really accelerated rate. And it's really great, man, because you can actually have results. Like if like you said, if you go in, if everyone guys check into their website and check the ecosystem part, you can see all the different projects that they are already in the ecosystem. And just like Apoc said, they have an NFT marketplace, they have a decentralized exchange, they have a launch pad, they have a domain name service also on Butane. So actually the ecosystem is growing like really fast. And 6 validators, yeah, you're saying that there's at least 6 people that have staked 10,000 USD, over here. And those, that kind of things shows you that people are actually believing in this. And guys,
exactly.
At what point, let's say Ethereum was the same, right? They started a little big, and then they are what they are now, right? So
exactly, I want to say, it took Ethereum almost 9 years to become what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on the right path, and I think the way we launched our blockchain, we didn't start just with the native token. We kind of released the whole ecosystem, so there was a lot of utility with that native token. So right now we're just kind of getting everything back on board. Our Flames, Flames is the name of our DEX. We only have a couple contracts in there right now, and that's just for the couple tokens that are live on our chain. So as we continue, we're going to develop and bring on, different pegs. So we got the Ethereum peg, Bitcoin peg. So we're just kind of working it all, one step at a time.
That's amazing, Apoc. That's amazing. And of course, we would like to hear more. Of course, once Jay comes, because we don't want to steal more of your time, but once Jay comes, we're of course going to discuss everything about Butane. We're going to talk about, where it started, where it's going, the current plans, to explain more about the ecosystem, also to know a little bit more about the team. I know that there's you. I know that there's, of course, a core team. So I think that we're going to discuss everything related to that, man. It's going to be like one great AMA.
Definitely. I appreciate you doing your research too, because it looks like you went over our whole website and kind of looked at everything. So definitely, I appreciate you taking the time to do that.
Bro, trust me that everyone in the community has done the same as me. Like we say here at Drivit's Lounge, we make proud of ourselves by saying that we are an organic community. And I can assure you that everyone that is hopping in this AMA, they have the same task. I always say, guys, if you want to come into the AMA, if you want to ask questions, if you want to be involved in this, you need to understand the project that it's coming in. You need to know what they are about. You need to do your research and come here with good questions. So trust me that everyone here, everyone here is the same.
I definitely love that your community is so organic. It's hard to find those these days. A lot of people just up front, a lot of bots and get the users.
Yeah, exactly.
I was pretty excited to hop on this AMA with you guys. So I was hoping to have Jay here because there's Jay.
Yeah, he has just joined. Yeah, Jay, how's it going, man? You're allowed to speak. You're free now, Apoc. Thank you for joining, man.
I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys waiting up on us. Definitely.
Yo. You got Jay in the house, chilling, chilling. You got the latest and greatest here. You got some OGs in the house.
How's it going, brother?
I am rocking, my man. I am rocking.
That's great, man. That's great to have you here, guys. So we're going to officially start the AMA now that Jay has joined. We're going to say, first of all, welcome. We had a little bit of Apoc here, that is the CEO of Butane. We talk a little bit more. Now Jay is in the house, and we're going to continue the AMA, guys. For everyone that is here, welcome to Drivit's Crypto Lounge. Here's a lounge where we discuss every project related to DeFi, whether it's Ethereum, Binance, or any other different blockchain like we have today. It's going to be discussed here. So we're going to welcome Jay now that has just joined, and he's going to explain a little bit more about Butane. But first of all, Jay, we would like to start this AMA by asking, the first question of today that's going to come for me is, how's the team of Butane Tech made? How many core team members, which and everyone is doing, which part is everyone doing, what's the CEO, who is the CMO, like how is the team, how many team members are, and also their experience in crypto. We would love to know what is the current experience in crypto in the core team. And also one question that we love to ask here is, what was the motivation behind the team that made them do this? What was, I don't know, maybe Apoc's still here, maybe Apoc can answer that, but what was the motivation that said, hey, let's create this layer one blockchain? Like, what motivated them to do that? Those are the first questions to start knowing a little bit more about Butane Tech team. and also a little bit about their backgrounds and what made them do this.
Yeah, so definitely,
right.
you got this, Jay? I'll let you handle it, brother. I was just gonna say, what kind of pushed us is, technically for me, I've already launched two other projects that hit $1 million market caps, and I think I wanted to develop something bigger. The tokens were fun. They did their process. We kind of moved them. They did really good. So we figured we would move into the actual big game, and get the layer one going, and we're not only doing the layer one, we also got layer twos coming onto the butane. So we're just pushing to get a bigger project, bigger name for ourselves, so we figured the blockchain would be the first, the great start for it. And then when it comes down to the core members, I'm the founder. I have one other partner too that is he's a founder with me. He does a lot of my back end. He's a really good blockchain technician, so he handles a lot of the back end for us. That's where our DEX, the bridge, kind of the whole process came from. So I'm a little better on the front end, so I take care of, to make everything work, you got to have a team, right? So we ended up branching out. We ended up getting our CEO, which is Jay. We also have another CEO. So we have 4 major players that have been really handling everything. And then we also, we got our mods, we got more devs that kind of help us take care of anything if we're not around or if we run into those situations. Because being a blockchain, especially a layer one, there's a lot that goes into it. So more than just a couple people can handle it. So we definitely went above and try to make sure we had a solid team. So same thing with my other founder. He already launched 3 projects. Same thing, multi-million market cap. He did really good on his. So I thought me and him doing a collab and opening up this layer one was a big deal, and we're excited to get it going. So we continue just to keep pushing out.
Totally. And what there's one thing that you said that is really important, that of course the team needs to be, big, and it needs to be made of course, talented and smart people, because it's a layer one. You're not doing a token. That's just like you said. This is like the next step or next level. So actually making this, it's far more difficult than just going and creating one token. And like you said, creating a token is fun and you can do it like very easily, and that's it. But here, this is some kind of step up, and this is like real life. If you gotta make a comparison, like when you're making tokens and presets and everything, it's more like I don't know, maybe like a kindergarten, and this is college, man. So actually,
this is where the big players are. This is where the big games are. If you see somebody take care of a layer one, they know what they're doing, especially with everything going on. I mean, I would say just by itself, the BBC chain has over 100 contracts that we had to make up, so that, it definitely took some skill, and I'm glad we were able to knock it out. And, I think it took us roughly 30 days. So we launched roughly like 3 weeks after we developed everything. So we're still kind of pushing to make it better, right? As you can see, like if you would go to our actual native chain, we have a lot more going on there than we actually do on the wrap sides, for instance, like the Binance side. So for the wrap token, we do plan on launching on ETH, Polygon, Phantom. We plan on actually getting a wrap token everywhere that we can. That's kind of our mission right now, is to get those wrap tokens out so that we can build the liquidity for both sides of the chain. Because right now our native chain is doing really good. I mean, you can head over to our Explorer, and you'll see right there we have roughly 140K market cap. But if you go to our wrap side, we only got, 14, 15,000 over there. So we're going to switch gears a little bit and try to get these wrap sides popping and a little more user friendly on that side,
Yep. As he's going along talking about it, man, I'm swinging through the pages so you guys can see exactly what he's talking about.
Exactly. I love to see, the Jay playing with the screenshot. Sorry, with the screen share over there. It's amazing. And guys, for everyone that's here, we have 112 participants today. So actually, I think that there are a lot of people that are pretty excited with this project. Guys, I need you to all to understand that this is already live. Like, this is not some kind of pre-sale that they're saying that they're going to do something. No, this is already live. They have their test net and their main net, both of them live, and
take a look at your screen share right now. This is the main net live, okay? and you can see that we now have, look at that, 19 million stake. All right. We have 5 validators and we continue adding. All right. Transactions on the blockchain, we're starting to utilize them more. We're starting to add more liquidity. And then, new blockchains come out. You need to be able to understand exactly how it's going to work with the communities. So that way you can avoid any kind of humps and bumps and exploits and all that kind of stuff. So we are all in it on the security end. So that way we make sure that all our holders are safe. And as you can see, okay, I'm on the mainnet Explorer right now. And you know how Binance has a BSC scan? Well,
exactly.
BBC scan has so much more that you can do to it. And for you developers out there, just wait and see. Just wait and see.
That's really important, because one thing that I love is when people, analyze their competition and they say, hey, what are they missing? What more can they add and that they are not adding? And then when you launch your product, you actually fill all these blanks that the competition is leaving. So I'm pretty sure that you have already studied BSC scan at the perfection, and I know that your scanner might be much better than what they have over there. So congratulations on that. But guys, we have already talked a little bit about the team. APOC explained that it's of course full of experienced people. They have past experience. They have done tokens. They have reached millions, multi-million market caps. So guys, we all know that they are based. That's something we all need to understand. And just if they don't even tell us that they have experience in project, just by entering into Butane, I think that we can all get into the same idea, that is, they know what they're doing. So I'm actually pretty excited to have them here. But now I want to give the microphone back to APOC and Jay, and I want you guys to, because we have 112 participants at the moment, and most of the people, are investors, but not everyone understands, how blockchain work, what is a layer 1, the layer 2, in cross-chain, all different types of tech aspects are not maybe friendly for some users. So what I want to ask now, the next question I want to ask is, if you could just explain or tell me what Butane is, as if you were explaining that to, I don't know, maybe a 5-year-old, the simplest explanation possible, so everyone can know exactly what Butane tech is, if they are not, tech savvy and stuff.
All right. Towards the end, your mic was cutting out a little bit.
Oh, sorry for that. I was saying, Jay, that there's a lot of people here that they are mostly, for example, investors or they just, care about trading and stuff, and they are not more like on the technical aspect of things. So my first question that I wanted to ask, because we already talked about the team, is now talking about Butane, talking about the ecosystem and the blockchain. I wanted to ask you exactly if you, in your own words, could tell us what Butane tech is. So as if you were explaining that to maybe a 5-year-old, right? So you can explain in the simplest way possible what Butane tech is, and also where it's headed. What are the future goals, in the short and in the long term?
All right. So Butane Network is a full-blown layer 1 blockchain, right? Okay. And I'm gonna explain this in layman's terms, right? So when you have blockchains, right, you have layer 1. Layer 1 is the main foundation that holds and stores the value of, you got it. Yep. So it stores the value of, the finances in the company. So when somebody builds layer 2 on top of that, okay, that's when you see transactions getting faster, because over time inside those layer 2 applications, okay, the people that put into it, they end up at certain times a day doing their claims. You know what I mean? Then layer 3, gaming, okay, is right on instant. So layer 1s are going to be important, but in 10 years from now, you're going to be using crypto and you're not going to even know what layer one blockchain you're going to be on. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, with BBC, we plan on building out DeFi, decentralized DEXs, okay, perpetual exchange trading, all right, the bridge that we'll be able to bridge from multiple chains, okay, and we're going to be able to launch our native token on multiple chains so that way it can swap back and forth. Because liquidity providers, you know, are not game players. You know, they want to just, you know, provide liquidity, put it in farms, put it in pools, and they just want to make it. They want to check it 6 months from now, and you know what I mean? So
totally, man.
We want to be able to cater, you know, to the people all around the board. You know what I'm saying? So right now we are building Butane network up. Okay. We built our communities. All right. And we have a bunch of people in there now that are utilizing, and they ask some really good questions. I mean, I love the questions our community asks because it puts me on my P's and Q's. You know? So,
totally, man.
Exactly. And, you know, that gives us the idea to, you know, to see what our community's like. And you get what I'm saying? And if you look on our ecosystem, GasPad is going to fuel our blockchain because GasPad is going to launch the projects. Now just think of this. Projects launching like lending services, multiple DEX services, locking, banking, NFTs. So the more people that move over and utilize the blockchain will then in turn the liquidity that's being held on chain will continuously grow, okay? And the more features and products that we offer as we go on, okay, that will be beneficial for all of us as a whole, you know? So we have our core team, okay, of developers, all right? And, I mean, they've been going at it, man. We've been going at it, building, rocking out, okay? And we have a couple things that are lining up just right to get this to click. So that way, boom, GasPad launches, okay? The bridge, you'll be able to, you know, provide liquidity, remove liquidity, all that kind of stuff. So that way you can utilize it. We have our DEX, okay? So then you can go into the DEX and you can earn passive income through the DEX. Now the DEX is going to end up expanding, okay, by having peg pairs. So, for instance, you know how, you know, some of the big names, you know, Pancake Apes, Baby, all them, you know, they have Bitcoin, they have Ethereum, all that kind of stuff, you know. Liquidity providers like to provide that, you know what I mean, against the stable coin and earn a yield, you know. And then also, you know, being able to have different kind of dexes that have land where we can get like, you know, promotional material and all that. And for GasPad, projects that launch, we will have multiple different kind of marketing packages. And I don't know if any of you guys ever seen any of my videos I do and how I rock out. So,
yeah, man. I have no doubt about it.
Yeah, so you guys, you know, as part of the beneficial, you know, be able to get you guys a nice go ahead. And then also you'll get one free session on how to manage and organize your team all the way from CEO down to your marketing officer and so on. Okay. Training sessions. So that way all the products that we launch on our chain are strengthened by training the people that are going to be running them. And then we will have meetings, you know, bi-weekly, with all of the CEOs from all of our products. You get what I'm saying?
Totally.
Yeah.
So Jay, that has been like a wonderful and very detailed explanation on butane and all that a user can expect from that. So actually, thank you very much for that. It's been like I said, pretty detailed, and I am actually hyped up, for GasPad, because having a launchpad that is of course within your ecosystem, that's really important, because you're allowing basically to everyone that wants to create a project that they can do it over there, and a launchpad that it's well managed, and it's full of like I always say, talented people behind that, like you are. I think that's a really important key for the success of butane and for the mainstream adoption, because one thing that is also really important over here is that you need users, right? If you create something like this and you don't have anyone using that, it's not going to work. But bringing more and more users into your user base, that's something important. And having a gas pad, having a launch pad over there, I think that's a key, for the success. And all the other platforms or applications that I'm seeing in the ecosystem are all as good as the launchpad. So I think that the future here it's really great. I've been following Butane, guys. For everyone that don't know, I was actually the one that sent that DM to APOC. I said, "Hey, man, I found out about your project, and I actually really, really like this hub. I want to present that to my community." So that's how I ended up here. So, guys, you should all know that I am the one that is most hyped about this one right now. So, actually, Jay, I wanted to ask you something about, I know that you have the BBC token and there's also the gas token. So I wanted to know basically that the difference between both of them, and also the utility that each of them are going to have. That's something that I personally wanted to ask about the two tokens, so BBC and gas.
Now that I'm screen sharing, okay,
sure.
Let's go back and I'm going to show you, okay? All right, so on the main page, you got Bridge, you got join Telegram, buy BBC, right? All right, you got the test net, okay? You got documentation, Explorer, then you got staking, okay? And how the staking works is when you have BBC tokens, okay? Hold on, I don't know if this one's connected at the moment. Nope, okay. But, okay. So, yeah. And there's going to be more as we go to add on to stake, and believe me, you can gain some pretty good rewards, from staking, on the Butane network, through the Explorer Connect wallet. All right.
Amazing. That's BBC token that you stake, right?
Yeah, BBC token that you stake. I'm actually going to show you. You know what? Fuck it. Let me show you.
The BBC guys, we're actually seeing now live the staking that you can also access to that, guys. Remember that this is already live. They are not showing a sneak peek. They're showing the actual utility. So guys, I think that everyone should go then after the video ends to over there, and start testing out, guys. This is live. You can start playing. And like I always say, I think that everyone here is early at this moment, but just my personal opinion, guys.
Oh yeah, I am 100% transparent, man. And I show you guys. So ready? Pop over to staking, right? And let's see which account am I logged into. So you can go over here, right? And this is one of the test accounts. So say I want to stake 25% of that, right? I hit stake, right? And you are delegating to the network.
Amazing.
And I can also show you guys too site suggestions. So if anything's ever like busy or anything like that, you can click on that site suggestion and you can bump up your gas.
Aggressive mode. I like that.
So yeah, there's a whole kinds of tips and tricks that you got going on, and then it will show you. It'll show you exactly, and then when it goes through, bada boom, bada bang. You know what I'm saying? And then,
that's great,
okay,
man.
I'm going to show you the next one, ecosystem. I showed you that. Okay. We got our gas pad, which is the launch pad.
Yeah.
We're going to go over to gas pad real quick and show you guys this. But I can't wait to do a full-length thing about gas pad. So this gives you a rundown of what gas pad is, how to get to the socials. And then we go into the app, okay? And, mint token, launchpad, pre-sale, fair launch, launchpad list, lock tokens, multi-sends, and the documents, all right? So when GasPad is fully up and functional, I will be there because I know we're going to end up being busy. So I'm going to be there for you guys all the time, support, helping you guys get your projects out there,
Listen carefully, everyone. You got a great opportunity over there. For everyone that is an aspiring developer, you have this alternative that it's going to rock. And everyone know how it is when a new blockchain appears, when a new network appears, I think that if anyone has a great idea, you should probably talk to Jay and check this out, guys. This is a great opportunity.
Exactly. And this is for GasPad. This is sales. And then we were doing some testing, the Popeye, ePay, we were doing some stuff rocking out over there. And then I'm going to do a full deep dive on how to mint a token, how to do a pre-sale, private sale, how to launch, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh man, I love that. And I'm pretty sure that the YouTube videos on the how-to are going to be great, man. I have no doubt. Knowing you, I know that they're going to be very entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah, I am going to make sure that it's all about the interaction with the people. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a humdrum. Oh, yeah, guys, just go in there and just click the button. No, you want to go in there, click that button, get your project ready, get it rocking. Make sure you understand and know what you're doing. All right? Get all your documents ready and let us know what you got. You know what I mean?
Awesome, man.
All right?
That's awesome.
And that's on the ecosystem with the staking. Flames is our DEX, okay? So this gives you basic information on Flames. As we're building, obviously, building a blockchain takes a lot of work, but things are starting to come together awesome. Launch the app. Let's go ahead and take a look. So, okay, so this is one of my testing wallets. All right. Okay, so you got home. All right, you can do your swaps. You can do your liquidity to add liquidity. On our YouTube page, YouTube page, I did how-to videos on how to farm, stake, and all that. Okay, and then as you can see, farming. All right, so we've been testing that out, making sure everything's working out good with that. And info. So you're going to start seeing info climbing up because we are in it to win it, man. So as you see, this is a full-blown blockchain with a DEX, with the team supporting it, the staking, the blockchain, the scans. You know what I mean? Everything's set up. Everything is set up and ready to rock. We got a few more tweaks to do, and then we can open up them gates, boy. And when we open up them gates, oh boy, you're gonna see it.
That's when the party will start, man. But actually, this is great. Just me seeing all this, and here you talk a little bit more about that, and also APOC that brought a little insight on about the team and himself, guys. I think that what you're cooking in here, it's going to be really great. And I think that we're just about in that moment when things are calm, but it's going to explode at any second. So actually, I think that we're just in that time. So this is a great time for everyone that wants to be interested in Butane to go ahead and take a look and explore a little bit more, guys. They have everything live already, so you can go ahead and start exploring. But guys, we're going to start with the community questions because we have not much time left. So of course we're going to start doing some community questions. Jay, I hope you're ready for that. So we're going to start unmuting some of my community members that had great questions to ask today. So let me just start unmuting Sam Murphy. Sam Murphy, you're allowed to speak. First question of the day.
You're looking dashing today, huh?
Thank you, man. Thank you. I have the white t-shirt, white shirt on.
Yes, yes, and thank you for bringing this amazing concept and layer one blockchain over here. We badly needed one.
Yeah, man, I'm truly happy to have them here also.
Okay, okay. My question to the
Sam, are you there? I think that
team is, yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me proceed with my question. Okay. Okay, I was just going through the website and the white paper. As mentioned, the BBC blockchain interval is 5 seconds, which is seriously appreciated, and the current cost of transaction size is 1 cent only. Okay, I just want to ask a question to the team regarding the transaction incoming, because at a later stage, the transaction speed and the volume will be very high in the blockchain. So will be the transaction cost will be 1 cent, or it may increase at a further rate in future?
Well, the transaction fees are very, very low, and it can handle up to, I'm not exactly sure the exact number of transactions per second, but I do know that when they were, tested, when you build a new blockchain, you try to break it. You know what I mean? You want to see what's going on out there. You want to see what it can handle, and yeah, you're never going to have a problem with the gas fees on here, man. I'm telling you that one.
I would say definitely. So we can handle anywhere from it's like roughly 30 to 70 transactions per second. So as we continue to build, yes, the gas will end up going up a little bit, right? Because the more transactions, the more things going on actually on the chain will increase the gas. But again, we pretty much have it so low that when it does increase, you guys really wouldn't notice it. I would say maybe another extra, I would say at the most 3 cents. And that's what I'm talking a full blown, 12,000 users constantly every day. Until then though, yeah, we're set on having it pretty low, and we'll continue building out to make it even lower, especially when we release this layer 2 on Butane. You're talking about almost seamless. There is no transaction gas on there. You know what I mean? On a layer 2, you're looking at tenths of a penny. So we'll continue, developing and building out the ecosystem as we continue to bring on more mass adoption users.
Exactly, and yeah, take advantage of becoming a validator too, because becoming a validator early, and when the network starts picking up, man, you can make some good passive income on becoming a validator.
Yeah, and that was a big thing too, is why we're shooting to get more validators, because the minute we hit over 500 users, right now, as it is, our validators are set to 10,000 USD to start a validator. When we first started, we were shooting for 25,000 USD, but since we're so young and new that we wanted to bring on more people, we decided to give this deal. So that's why these 6 people that we have right now, they hopped on that right away when we dropped 10,000 on that, on the actual validator.
Okay. Thank you so much. And this gas fees and this transaction speed, if executed, then salute to your application and the project you come up. Good wishes.
Thank you very much, Sam, for that question. That was actually a question that I wanted to ask, but I was pretty sure that someone else was going to ask that, so that's why I did it. So I'm glad that Sam did, and I'm also glad that APOC and Jay have already told us, guys, they're going to keep on, making enhancements in the sorry. That they're going to keep on, making enhancements on the blockchain. So the fees are not going to be like Ethereum. Well, sorry guys, there's a lot of echo. I'm going to unmute someone else. Let's unmute Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're unmuted. You're free to speak. Emmanuel Musk.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, good evening, and thank you for this opportunity to speak. Am I audible?
Yeah, brother, you're audible.
Oh, okay, thank you. So, my question is concerning the consensus mechanisms. When I checked, I saw you'll be also using the Aura consensus mechanism. And when I did my research on Aura, I found out that it has some requirements like round robin algorithm, accurate timing and synchronization, block proposal, and so on. And it's mainly suitable for a permission blockchain. And I believe Butane is a permissionless blockchain. So how do you plan on integrating it? I mean, what are the improvements you've done to make it suitable for a permissionless blockchain? Do you get that?
Just yeah, just 1 second. I don't know where's Jay. Jay, I can't find him. I don't know if he lost connection.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry. Let me
Yeah,
find
no
him on the
worries.
list.
I'm still here. So what was that? What was that question again about seamless
Yeah.
blockchain? Gasless, right?
No. My question was about Aura consensus mechanism. So Aura consensus mechanism is mainly used for permissioned blockchain, and I believe Butane is a permissionless blockchain. So what are the improvements you've done to make it suitable for a permissionless blockchain like Butane?
Well, it all definitely starts with the security. Once we get, that's why our security system was so strong. It's so that we could provide these things for them. So technically, right now, we're still developing. So as we continue developing, that's when we'll kind of break down more user-friendly interfaces and make it a lot easier for everybody.
Okay. So thank you very much for that answer.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that question. That was actually Jay, could you please check if your microphone is working good? Because I'm getting like crazy echo from my side.
Yeah, I think it's Jay, maybe. Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be me. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I think it's you, brother.
Don't worry.
Yeah, and
If
like
you
I
could-
definitely appreciate you guys all taking the time and listening to this. At the end of this too, we'll do an airdrop, of BBC native tokens. So we'll kind of get
That's
that
great,
under wrap
guys.
too.
Okay, guys, you all heard that, right? We're gonna have an airdrop here. So if you're hearing this out, guys, you're part of the lucky person. So let me just check who else has a question. We had 2 great questions, guys. So we have 2 questions of people that actually learned about this new project. So I'm hoping that the next question is also really great. So let's unmute AI the original. AI, you're unmuted, brother. What's your question for today? AI the original.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
All right. Hello, Drabits. Hello, Jay.
Hello, bro.
So, I've been doing my research on the blockchain, and recently I've been into blockchains because of the recent base. So, I've analyzed the blockchain, and I noticed there are a lot of issues. Like right now, I'm busting with questions, but I have to ask only a limited amount of questions. So, my question would be, what are the risks associated with the Butane network? Like, what are the risks? Because the blockchain, there have to be risks associated with it. And what are the challenges that you are facing right now? Because there are going to be a lot of challenges. You're a new blockchain. There are a lot of blockchains. So what are the main challenges you're going to be facing? And I would like to know the adaptation. That's a huge factor right now. A lot of people are developers. They want to test out. So how do you bring this to their face? Show them that, okay, yeah, we are a new blockchain in the space. You can develop on us and all. So I want to know that. Also, I hope you're getting my questions. It's like really much. And how does the blockchain differ from others in terms of cross-chain interoperability? Cross-chain solutions. I was trying to put in a big word there. So how does it differ from cross-chain solutions in most sense? So yeah, that's my questions.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah, cross-chain solutions are important, because as crypto hits the mass adoption phase and you see crypto being used more and more, all these blockchains that are like layer one and Ethereum, high gas fees, they're going to be for people that are going to be holding value, you know what I'm saying, or transfer of value. All right. So when you go to Web 2 and Web 3, okay, the service providers that are Web 2 and Web 3, okay, they're able to process the transactions in real time because they have that collateral sitting in their program that can handle that program, game, or whatever what they're utilizing, And
Yeah, and
that's
then on
something
top of it, the mass adoption is where we're going to push that into all these user spaces. So for one example would be our hackathon. That's specifically to try to get more developers on the chain. So once we do this hackathon, for instance, that's just one little thing we're doing, but that's going to bring on more developers. And once we get the developers onto the chain, that's when everything, the ecosystem, the market cap, everything's going to, explode. Because the way I'm looking at it right now, we're shooting to take over Binance. That's kind of my goal. Especially with everything that's kind of going on over there with the security and everything. With BBC, we are not a security, we are an LLC, and we stealth launched our gas token, which is, the gas token is our DAO token. The DAO token is what runs the blockchain. So for us, we kind of took extra steps to make it a lot easier and get the developers to our side. So we plan on doing a lot of different marketing to get more developers, because being a new chain, that's kind of where it lies, is bringing on people to use our chain, right? So to do that, we need developers to get over here and start building out projects, getting their communities to join our chain. So we're actually shooting out partnerships left and right. I mean, down to miners, down to NFTs. We're partnering up with a lot of people, just to be able to get these developers over there. So definitely a good question there, brother.
Very much for your answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, AI, for that question, and also APOC and Jay for answering that. That was pretty amazing. So we have Siggy that he has been asking for me to unmute him. So Siggy, what's your question for today? You have been unmuted.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hey Jay,
Doing great, man.
Yeah,
Ziggy,
yeah,
I
yeah,
see you
Jay.
around.
Yeah, me too. I've seen you around for sure. It was a good surprise to see you here, representing something, kind of,
Came a
innovative,
long way, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I have a little question for you. Yeah. So
What did you
yeah,
say?
so I was wondering. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So I have a little question. So creating a blockchain is nice and all, and I've seen what you guys are doing here. It's great. It's great actually for a blockchain that's coming up that's just recently made waves to open a way for them into the space. That's nice. But I think most of the questions here are more related on the future. To me, a blockchain can actually grow, like you said. You mentioned in the beginning of the MA, Ethereum took about 9 years to actually get where they are today. So there's always space for growth. But the one thing you can never substitute, even when you're building and building, because you can build a nice product, especially a nice blockchain, but you won't get that many people in it. But the one thing you cannot substitute is the presence or your memorability. So most from my experience in the crypto space, most blockchains get blown up by the fact that there are memes on there. That people launch meme token, and I know ahead of Base through BAL, I know ahead of Crude through Coin and stuff like that. So I was wondering, what are your incentives basically to bring on or to motivate devs that want to launch memes? Because those are the things that will actually bring a player to your project. So what are your incentives to bring devs onto your project and start from there basically? Sorry, I said a lot, but that's just my question.
Yeah, good question, man. we have multiple devs, right? And we all have our strong points, our weak points, right? We have weekly team meetings, okay, with our devs. We have team meetings with our moderators and our admins that are running and controlling the projects. And then as we put out more products, being like lending, borrowing, multiple dexes, locking, staking periods, all that kind of stuff, okay, I'm going to be looking for and hiring CEOs that are going to be able to handle those positions. You get what I'm saying? And be able to be part of the community as a whole, you know? And we will be having, you know, the same way we have our team meetings, we'll be having meetings, you know what I'm saying, to be able to go over as a whole. So say we have 5 products launched, right? Every Friday, you know, we all meet with the CEOs and we talk and you know what I mean? We come up with our weekly plan, you know, and then we come up with a long-term plan for the month, and then 180 day plan, 1 year plan, 5 year plan. So, you know, there's a bunch of different
That
stuff.
is interesting. That's interesting. So you mean you plan on having a direct interaction with the devs planning on launching on your blockchain. That's nice. That's what you're trying to say.
Oh
You have
yeah,
yeah.
goal
That's nice. That's nice.
my goal is in 2 years' time. Okay, I would love for us to have our office over in Dubai. You know, so that way we can have some. You know, we can actually link up with them. You know, we got some other stuff that we're gonna drop in the chat. You know, and you know, just stay tuned in the chat. You're gonna see it. You know, we got some real bullish stuff that's about to happen, man. Linking some really big names, and you know that you know we're forever expanding, man. There's so many different options out there, and you know it's we want to be able to have products that are available for anybody that's going through any kind of circumstance in their life to be able to use it.
That's nice. That's good to hear. Actually, I do appreciate the answer. Thank you,
Yep.
Dry Beat. Yeah,
Yep.
thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
you know, I'm also gonna do VIP group, and I'm gonna be doing when we have our 5BX and our leverage thing. Okay, the VIP group, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna do live trading with our VIP members, so that way we all make money together.
Wow,
That's
man, that's amazing.
through the live trading you used to do on J strategies. That's nice. That's nice. I love the energy, man.
Thank you very much, Siggy, for the question. It was a great one. And Jay, also, thank you very much for that great answer. We're running a little bit short on time, but I'm going to allow just, I think, 1 or 2 more questions. But Desmond, you're unmuted. What's your question for today, brother?
Hi, I'm audible.
You're audible, man. Yeah.
All right, thank you for giving me the opportunity to meet. I really appreciate it. My question is, what step does the Butane take to ensure fast block confirmation time, and how is this achievable without compromising on the security of the network? I don't know if you get my question, man.
Okay, so the security on the network is run by multiple different servers, and how the servers work is there is validators that are you know, work on. So right now we have 5 validators. We just added a couple new ones, okay, and we have servers that are running our blockchain, so that way it's in multiple different locations, multiple VPNs, so that way we don't have any problems with any countries blocking out VPNs or anything like that. So as time goes on, we'll have more validators, and you'll be able to stake your BBC with those validators and earn more. I mean, I staked a bunch of BBC now with the theater that's open, and I'm already making money. So, hey guys.
Hope that answered your question, Desmond. Thank you very much.
Yes, I got a couple of questions, but I'm just going to keep it to one because of time. Thank you very much, Travis, for the opportunity.
No, man, thank you very much for joining here. We had like an amazing AMA, guys. I've enjoyed it like so much. To be honest, I just dropped a message in the group. It was really informative, and I think that maybe if we had to talk about butane with more detail, we need like, I don't know, maybe a 10-hour AMA approximately. But there's so many things over here. And guys, just check out their white paper. The white paper it's a piece of art. It's one of the most detailed ones I've ever seen, with so much information. And what I said before, guys, this is already live. Like, you can go ahead and start exploring. You can get BBC tokens. You can go with the staking. You can talk to Jay about the gas pad. Guys, remember that you're going to have a launch pad coming soon, and Jay is always open for everyone to contact him to see what work can you do together. So actually, guys, I think that there's lots of things that we can do here right now, and I'm actually pretty excited for that. Just we're going to let me just
one more thing. I'm fully transparent. All right. So while we're doing maintenance on the bridge, if there's anybody that wants to utilize the deck and be able to be beta users, and if they find any bugs or whatever like that, get rewards for it, you can DM me, and we can get you some tokens over. You know what I'm saying? Get you a bonus on that. So
wow, that's amazing, guys.
I mean, say you had 10,000 RAP BBC, you know what I'm saying? And then we did a swap and went to you on the BBC network, 10% extra for you. And then I could do one-on-one session with you for up to 15 minutes to teach you.
Check that out, guys. Check that out. Not many devs do that. So actually, Jay is based for offering, that service and being so helpful with everyone that is interested in butane. So, guys, I think that most of us here are now interested in butane. We're going to keep on discussing about this project in our launch. But like I said, guys, go ahead, play, do some stuff, have fun, and learn more, guys. Today has been an amazing AMA. Jay, once again, thank you very much for being here. I think APOC has already left, but I'm going to DM him and tell him how happy I am for the AMA that we had today. And I'm going to hand you the microphone, Jay, once again, so you can do your closing statement and say the last words you want to say for everyone that is interested in butane.
Okay, guys. You guys are in it to win it. You guys are rocking with a layer 1 blockchain. You guys are learning how to build. I'm always live. I answer DMs. I got a routine. I answer 250 DMs daily, so I get with people. Right? And I also will show you guys how to rock with it, get with it. All right? Shoot it over to me, because you know what, guys? The more you learn, the more you get involved. There's a whole bunch of positions that are going to be opening up, all right? And I'm going to be analyzing that. So you know what? This is your opportunity to get in it, to win it with Butane Network, because we are doing AMA Butane with DryBit, Crypto Lounge, AMA, always the best. Mad love and respect, my dude. And we got to pick a few winners.
Yeah, of course. We remember, guys, we have a 10K BBC giveaway that I'm going to now talk with Jay and APOC to see how we're going to make that giveaway from all the people that were listening today. We're going to do like a short, I don't know, maybe some kind of game that we're going to play over here, in DryBit's Lounge. So I'm going to be announcing that in just a few more minutes. But Jay, thank you very much for that ending statement. It was pretty great. And like he said, we're in it to win it, guys. Remember that phrase, because it's very powerful. So once again, thank you all very much for joining today's AMA with Butane. This is DryBit from DryBit's Lounge. And guys, see you all on the next AMA. Bye-bye. Bye, Jay. See you next time.
And if you guys buy right now, I'm taking a snapshot for the 30 days, and you get VIP access.
Remember that, guys. Remember that. If you buy now, you're going to get snapshot, guys. So you can get into a VIP group with Jay, guys. That's not something that anyone, it's easy to do. So take advantage of that. But once again, guys, thank you very much. Thank you, Jay. And let's all meet the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Drive it out, guys.